Hello, everyone. My name's Fox. Right, so Bugden Adverture Fox, and apparently, I just found out that Adventure Time is coming to an end. And to that, I say, what the? But seriously, though, I don't know why. I've been looking at I looked up some articles, but I have not yet found the reason why, other than people saying, yeah, Adventure Time's coming to an end, that apparently they're not even gonna show the final season on Cartoon Network, but it's gonna be on Comedy Central. I don't know why. Okay, but apparently, like, season 9 is gonna end in 2017, so hopefully when our Adventure Time does start, we have at least somewhat of 2 years of left with Adventure Time. Kind of. Not really, but I actually got to finish watching the other ones, because apparently some episodes came out that I didn't see, so I got to watch those. But, yeah, apparently it's coming to an end, and that kind of really sucks. Though it is kind of cool seeing all the different things that spawn from Adventure Time, like Steven Universe, Over the Garden Wall, and somewhat indirectly, Wander Over Yonder. I believe Wander Over Yonder came out after Adventure Time. Wander Over Yonder. I don't know about Gravity Falls, but Wander Over Yonder. Star vs. the Forces of Evil, though that one's a little bit on the fence right now. And, you know, other shows like that have a little bit more. They do the 11-minute epic, which I guess is a thing that's been for a while too, but I think Adventure Time did it better, where it's a show, 11-minute epics. Each one has great continuity each one's supposed to have continuity with the other, and you're supposed to have mysteries and things like that that are supposed to come. And Adventure Time is basically kind of what pioneered that for the past like 10 years, apparently, or something like that. I forgot. I don't know when it actually came on. Sadly, like, I got into it like a little late, but when I did get into it, I binged watched the crap from like episode 1 all the way to like current. So you've seen, like, I had reviews about that, like going back a year. So I've been at least a fan for like about a year, and I love it. Marceline, again, is one of my favorites. And the thing that sucks about the show ending, I think, right now, is one thing I loved about Adventure Time also was that you do get little mysteries coming out every once in a while, and you get the mystery, and they do extend it out. Heck, where is it? Fudge me, I had it here, like, oh, here it is. I literally just bought, like, the Adventure Time Stakes mini-series. But, one thing I loved about that, too, also, like, the ending, is, one cliche that I really don't like every once in a while, especially with like superheroes and stuff like that, and this is kind of is the hero saying, I don't want these powers, gets the powers taken away, like, oh no, I need these powers, something like that. Though I don't really, did Marceline really have, well, she had kind of like that, but then she got, spoilers for this miniseries, then got bit, so she got her powers back, but she learned why, she is wiser from it, which I say honestly probably did a little bit better than things that maybe I gotta rewatch Spider-Man 2, but like that one I just watched that, and like the other cartoons like Spider-Man or like other things where, like, the hero's like, I don't want powers and whatever, and it kind of annoys the fudge out of me. But the ending of the series, spoilers for that too, or the miniseries, was that she now sees like the king of vampires as a little creature that, like, I think that she can only see, and I like that idea. I like that idea. I'm like, oh my gosh, where is this gonna lead? And it kind of stinks now that season 9 is the last season, because now, like, hopefully they don't rush it. Hopefully they do tie up all loose ends, or at least most loose ends. Like, if it ends with like premonition of the future or something, I think that'd be awesome. I don't know if the series is already, no, because they said 2018 is when it ends, so it hasn't ended yet. Please, but I think it's like the beginning of the end or something like that. But I think the last episode is called It's Beautiful or something, isn't it? Or something like that. I don't know. That's going to be like the ending when, man, it does think that it's coming to an end. Because this is a show that, like, I can honestly see keep on going. And I don't know why exactly are they shutting it down. Like, Adventure Time, you can just keep on going. Like, literally, like, I guess continuity wise, I guess maybe, or maybe so big, like even like the main guy who started it is basically saying like, yeah, this is kind of getting out of hand. Not out of hand, but like he couldn't like really keep up with it, he says, especially like comic books and everything, trying to keep it all in continuity. And I don't know, like for some reason they said that it's just ending. And that really stinks. I don't know, maybe it was for low ratings, I don't know. Hopefully not. I think it would have still good ratings. But yeah, they have a lot of things they need to keep up then. And the thing is that I really don't want is something like the ending of Danny Phantom. Which, mind you, I love the show is awesome, though it is 90s and there's some things that are just like bleh. But one thing like about that one, like they had like this season finale or the series finale, Phantom Planet or whatever, and they leave a couple things that it's like you see that it's supposed to lead to something else, but then like they end it and like we can never now see, like it's like, okay, well that's done, we can never do that again. Well, I guess they can, because they said they're thinking about doing like 10 years later, which awesome. Heck, they could actually just follow Danny, his clone, Danny Phantom's clone, and like follow her going through it. Now that would actually be a pretty cool like reboot / continuation of the original series, because they were going to continue on like exploring the ghost zone, about time travel a little bit more, about other ways to fight ghosts like in ancient ways, and like the whole thing with like Valerie the ghost hunter trying to get him, and like that is like you see all these like time lines like, oh my gosh, all this was going to happen, and then they just end it with the series because Nickelodeon's like, yeah, F this. So I'm just like, fudge. And I'm hoping this isn't like that. I really hope not. I hope like we know that I think her name's Susan, the girl that Finn thought was human, and we find out, spoilers, it is human, but she has like some kind of thing on her head. We need to figure out more about that. Like, what was that about? About Marceline and this little king of vampires in her head now. What's gonna happen with that? And it just stinks seeing that like now all of this is not gonna, and like it would stink if like they just end it like that. But no, it's Adventure Time, so hopefully like this season will be like kind of long and have like, you know, good things going through it all. It'll probably, I hope it just doesn't feel like a race to the end, but it still feels like something fluid, nice, and hopefully it'll be a nice continuation of the story until, you know, ending. But I do hope, I am so hoping it's at least done well, but it does suck that it's ending. I don't know, and I still don't know why. I haven't found out why it's ending. If you can tell me in the comments below. But like, I've looked it up, some bits of it, and like, the video's like, oh yeah, people said sad that it's ending. So I'm like, okay, why is it ending? I haven't read that bit. Like, is it low sales? Is it what is it? And just things, because that means like my favorite character Marsden, I won't be able to see her in like new stories, quote unquote official stories, and that kind of sucks. And that just gets me thinking, like, man, knock on wood, I guess, but no, I'm not gonna say anything because I don't even want. You can think whatever you want, but I'm not gonna take any extra chance of anything bad happening to one of my favorite shows. But I don't want Adventure Time to end. I really don't. Mind you, it ending is one. It's kind of depressing for me. It's sad. I am actually sad of this happening, but also it's kind of like, I don't know why, but we did have lots of adventures and fun with these characters through all of this, and that's awesome. It's not like another one of my favorite shows, which was canceled way too freaking early, Wander Over Yonder, which honestly, they just needed one more season, where Dominator, one of my favorite characters in that one, she was going to have a redemption arc in the third season. She was going to, you see her kind of like open up a little bit at the end of the second season. You have all these new worlds that they can explore, and they just try, and like it's just like, okay, series over, bye, and it just ends, and it's just like, what the fudge? Or heck, you can even go with Gravity Falls, where like the message in the back, well, kind of Gravity Falls, Wander Over Yonder, I felt more was like they left it, there was supposed to be something coming, especially with that cliffhanger. They left it like the Sonic Saturday morning freaking cliffhanger, like Metal. You see Metal Sonic's eyes in the darkness, and then it's just end of series, and you're like, what? I don't know. I just hope they do end it. If they do end it, they end it right. Do I want it to end? Fudge, no, I don't want it to end. I honestly was thinking, like, fudge, we're going to have Adventure Time basically for a while, like, a long time, and I would be perfectly fine with that. Adventure Time is a show where, like, if kids just want something colorful to watch, put it on. There. If you want to get some awesome story from it, watch it from beginning to end. You'll get an epic tale and story of so many different things. And I do like that genre of it. And, you know, again, it spawned Steven Universe. It spawned Over the Garden Wall. Weird as fudge, but amazingly awesome. And I'm just sad for them see this quote-unquote pioneer leaving. And I don't want it to leave. Though, mind you, it's not like really making up a fuss like I did with Wander of Yonder, because again, because the thing about Wander Over Yonder is, like you saw me, I said like to join this petition, we'd write a petition, all this stuff, and, you know, it's an awesome thing, and I love it, but if it's ending because the creators don't know what else to write, also, Jake's whole origin story, they gotta fill that in too, but, if they're running out of things to write, I guess I can kind of understand them closing it down. Though I can still think of hundreds of things you can still keep going with. You can, but unlike Wander Over Yonder, where like Wander Over Yonder, all you needed was one more season, and you could have ended the series. Because I just wanted to see more of Dominator, more of all these different characters. I want to see more of Dominator, more of these new worlds. They set everything up so well, and then like this new monkey with lightning powers. They set it up so well for a third season, and it ended, and it's just kind of like, fudge. And I kind of want to see more, and that's what I'm kind of feeling bad about, that I can't see these characters again in these series. Like, I want to see Marceline again. I want to see all these characters keep on going, especially Marceline, because I want to know more about what's going to happen with her. She is, again, one of my favorite characters, especially with, like, Ice King now, with, like, now they're trying to figure out about that crown rover. Maybe in the last 2 episodes they already covered that, I don't know, but the crown or whatever, like, what is it with that? Like, there's so many loose ends that they have to clean up, and I don't know if they'll, I know they can do it in one season, but I just don't know if it'll be fluid, and hopefully it will, and be nice, but, yeah, I'm just sad. I'm really sad. I'm looking right now at my Card Wars deck right down here, one of them. I want to get the Marceline one with Ice King, because I want to get, like, the Marceline card, but yeah, I'm kind of sad. And I wanted to do this video now because like this is just how I feel right now at this point, and I don't know. But there's still the comics, so I still gotta buy a couple of those. I have like one of the comic books over there, and I have like another one I think in a bag somewhere. So I still got those to read. I read those, but I just need to get all the other ones. I think there's a couple other Marceline. Oh, so yeah, I forgot my Marceline book too. So I got like 3 Adventure Time comics now, or like the trades. I need to get more of the trades, but yeah, it's kind of stinks seeing the show go. Hopefully, I would say hopefully it comes back. I would love for it to come back, because right now Cartoon Network, other than Steven Universe, because apparently also they're closing regular show too, so like they're gutting a lot of the good shows on there. Regular shows are being taken away, Adventure Time is being taken away now. Like the only other good thing on Cartoon Network that I can think of is Steven Universe, and that's it. And I'm just, oh my lord, you better keep that show freaking going. But yeah, it just kind of stinks. It's like seeing a friend leaving, and it's just like, fudge, I don't want you to leave. Gravity Falls is nice and all, is good, and I like the series, but I honestly think I feel more badly about Adventure Time leaving than I do Gravity Falls. I'm sorry for all the Gravity Fall fans out there. Please don't hate me, or hate me, whatever, much, I don't care. But I don't. But Adventure Time is something that's like, is a ginormous thing. Gravity Falls had its beginning, middle, and end. Adventure Time, basically, you literally see these characters, quote unquote, grow up as you go watch. You see the voice actor for Finn technically grows up as the series goes on, and that's just freaking awesome. His voice changes and everything, and affects Finn himself as well as everything that's going on. And it's just sad seeing this all go. I don't know, and things like freaking Teen Titans Go or Powerpuff Girls reboot, and now the Ben 10 reboot are coming, which hopefully the Ben 10 reboot is still good, but yeah, right now it's not really showing that. But yeah, the Cartoon Network is just gutting a lot of its good stuff, which saddens me. I don't know what else to say. Well, they out of everything, I took Adventure Time. Yeah, you can say what you want about the later seasons. I'll say it is different from the original ones, but again, it still fits kind of the theme of the characters are growing up, and that's kind of how that quote unquote growing up, and that's kind of how it feels as it goes from the silly bombastic all the way from the beginning all the way to it kind of gets a little bit more serious toward the ending of it. I don't know. Hopefully everything keeps going. Hopefully everything else keeps going well. Other shows. And I saw Adventure Time kind of like the pinnacle. Not the pinnacle, not like the perfect, but it's the example the other shows like these kind of followed. And I don't mean the follow to a T. No, Steven Universe is its own thing. Over the Garden Wall was its freaking own thing. Whether or not you say it's just like Dante's Inferno for kids. But, yeah. Star vs. Force Evil, own thing. Wander Over Yonder, its own thing. But, silly but serious, and it works very well. Though there are those shows that totally went the wrong way, like Teen Titans Go, but you leave those out of it. But, yeah, Steven Universe, all them. At least the legend or the legacy of Adventure Time lives on through Steven Universe, Over the Garden Wall, and all these other shows I mentioned. Except Wander Over Yonder's gone now. But either way, it's sad to see them go, but I'll hopefully watch every last episode until the end and do a review on each and every one. Either way, thank you everyone so for watching. Check out all my videos. Save Adventure Time. And we will. See you later, Adventure Time. Hopefully we'll see you again.